This week's reaction to slagging something off is myself and the way that I butchered my front squat last week. I was pretty disappointed with this 155 kilos, and not only because it was about 5 kilos off where I should have been, but because I'd done it with technique that was absolutely ass. But there was one mistake I made which caused the whole thing to fall apart, and I'm going to show you now. So you can see at the top I'm in a pretty good position, and I come down and everything's looking good, and I get some absolutely lovely depth on this. And then when I start to come up, what I do is I let my elbows drop, and what that does is that just basically pulls everything forward. Now at this weight I was obviously strong enough to compensate for that poor form, but that would just lead to me hitting a brick wall when I try and take another jump up. Your elbow position is what's going to make or break your front squats, and what you want to try and do is keep your elbows pointing up as much as you can all the way through the lift, because when you do that, the bar's going to sit further back on your shoulders and you're going to be able to keep a more upright position, which is obviously going to make the lift easier. If you let the elbows drop, the bar's going to slide down and subsequently tip you forward, which is obviously just not good for anything. It's going to put you in a weak position, and that's if you can actually hold the bar and it doesn't just fall off. And obviously you're going to end up rounding your back and coming onto your toes. So if you are man enough to do front squats, just always think about keeping your elbows as high as you possibly can. Push that bar right back into your neck to the point it's almost choking you, and make sure that when you do start to come up at the bottom, you don't have that jerk and let your elbows drop, because it's just going to make life a lot harder for yourself. Really think about driving your elbows up so that your shoulders and your elbows and your head are the first things to move and come up from the bottom, and not your bum shooting up.